Hello, I'm going to show you how to make a door lock to lock yourself in at night so no one can pick the lock from the outside and get in. To make this lock costs absolutely nothing. You don't need to drill holes in the door. You don't need to go out and buy anything. All you need is an old box and the scissors. Oh, and some kind of glue. As you can see, if he tries to pick the lock, or even if he had a copy of the key somehow, like your ex maybe, the lock won't move at all. So the intruder will simply give up. He's never gonna try opening this door. He'll leave you completely alone. Okay, let's begin. This is the typical door. People can pick the deadbolt. But if you can stop it from turning, they wouldn't be able to pick it. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna use this box right here, this old box. All I need from this box are those pieces. Now that we have those 4 pieces cut off, we're gonna go back to our door. See right here, we need a little more cardboard. Okay, so we're gonna cut the longer pieces in half to get the thickness we want. We'll start with the longer piece to figure out where we're gonna cut the slots. Okay, right here we're gonna cut the line up and down. Now we're gonna take this to the bottom part and we're gonna draw lines to see how wide we need this slot to be. Now we need to get the depth of these slots. In order to do this, we'll put them like this, sideways. Now we're going to cut those slots from both sides with the scissor. Here we go. Here's what that would look like. Now we go back to the door and make sure those slots line up correctly. They do. This slot is a little wide, but that's okay because we can make other pieces a little smaller, but even a wide one like this would work. Now we gotta make the thickness right. Now we're gonna take the rest of those cardboard pieces. We're gonna put the one with the slots on top of it. Then we're going to go ahead and mark those slots on those pieces. You do this to all your pieces. The last piece, the one that we left long, we're gonna lay on there so it matches perfectly like this. And then draw the slots. And then after you're done marking all the slots on all the pieces, you cut all the slots. Now that you have the pieces all slotted, you line them all up together with the slots to match. So all the wide slots on one side, all the skinny slots on the other side, and you stack them up on top with the longer piece. And then you take another longer piece and you put it on top the same way. And then you take this whole thing back to the door. Now we're gonna see if this is thick enough. See, it comes right up to the edge of this lock, so it is thick enough. You see how they fit nice and snug, more or less? It doesn't have to be perfect. Even if the intruder can turn this knob slightly, it's still not enough to open the door. It doesn't have to be a precise fit. So now we're gonna finalize our design, glue it together and make it look nicer. Here's the finished product. This one, I made this one earlier and I spent a little more time on it. So as you can see, this fits pretty good. See, you cannot turn the lock at all. The lock won't move. So as you can see, this is a much better system to protect you at night than a latch or a chain.